Good morning. First, I want to thank Prime Minister Trudeau, Premier Ford, Minister Bains, Mayor Burton, Jerry Diaz, ministers, MPs and MPPs for joining me today at Ford of Canada's national headquarters, or virtually at our Connectivity and Innovation Centre in Ottawa on this momentous occasion. It was only last week that we ratified a new globally competitive national labour agreement with our partners at Unifor to build a stronger future for our employees, our customers, and our communities. As part of a $1.8 billion investment, Ford is committed to transforming our Oakville assembly complex to build battery electric vehicles starting in 2024. This is a vital step toward Ford's larger multi-billion-dollar investment in producing electric vehicles for consumers around the world. From hybrids to plug-ins and full battery electric vehicles, Ford is not new to electrification. In fact, in recent years, Ford has put more than 800,000 electrified vehicles on the road, and we want to continue building on that number. Globally, we expect electrified vehicles to outsell vehicles with traditional internal combustion engines by the next decade. In the new era before us, we're also working to build a future where smart vehicles in smart environments will improve people's lives and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Ford is providing Canadians a broad choice of electrified vehicles and charging locations to meet their needs and to enable the way they want to live while helping to protect our planet. Support from both the federal and provincial governments was crucial to securing this transformational investment for Canada and Ontario. With this investment, Ford will expand its award-winning portfolio to include a family of battery electric SUVs built at Oakville Assembly, marking the first time ever that a full-line automaker has produced full battery electric vehicles in Canada for the North American market. Ford's investment will also bring the opportunity for battery pack assembly to Oakville, another first for Canada and Ontario. Government support also paved the way for a $148 million investment in Ford's Windsor operations, bringing the total investment to $1.95 billion and helping to secure Ford's broader Ontario footprint. Today, Ford of Canada is solidifying its commitment to providing good jobs in Canada with wage increases, bonuses, and other benefits for our production employees. We're also committed to delivering operational improvements that will maximize production flexibility to ensure we remain operationally competitive tomorrow. We've been operating in Canada for 116 years, longer than any other automaker, and we're proud to have employed thousands of Canadians in stable, well-paying jobs. For 11 years in a row, Canadians have chosen to purchase a Ford more than any other automotive brand. Our Canadian roots run deep, and we look forward to being here for the long haul. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite MPP Crawford to speak.
Thank you, Dean. It was a pleasure to be here today. I want to start out by saying that it is an honor to be here at the Ford Motor Plant with my federal, provincial, and municipal partners and welcome Premier Ford back to Oakville. I would also like to recognize my provincial colleague, MPP Effie Triantafilopoulos, the member for Oakville North Burlington. The Ford Motor Plant has been a staple of our community since 1953. This plant plays an important role in Oakville's local economy and the province by supporting jobs both directly and indirectly. The Ford Motor Company of Canada has also given back through donations through communities across Canada. The benefits of having the plant operating here in Oakville are felt throughout our country. All levels of government have worked collaboratively, and I'm excited to see this announcement will see the Ford Assembly Plant continue to operate in our community for many years to come. With that, I want to thank Premier Ford for his unwavering support for businesses and the people of Oakville. And I would now like to invite the Premier to deliver his remarks.
That's great, and thank you so much, Stephen. And it's great to be back here in the beautiful town of Oakville, and with Minister Vic Fedeli, MP Pam Damoff, and along with our MPPs, as you just heard from Stephen Crawford and Effie Trianopoulos. And I'm glad to be joined by the Prime Minister, Jerry Dias, from Ottawa. But above all, I want to thank Dean Stoneley, the President and CEO of Ford Canada. Dean is an absolute champion. Dean, thank you for helping make today possible. And a special thank you to all of the auto workers here at Oakville Assembly Plant and across the province. I just absolutely love our auto workers, and I want our incredible auto workers to know that we will always, always have your back. And to Jerry and your team at Unifor. Jerry, you and your members have been great to work with during these difficult times. My friends, we have a plan for growth, renewal, and recovery of our province. Our plan means strategic investments, including some great projects right here in Oakville. We're getting shovels in the ground on a brand new secondary school for Oakville, investing over $33 million. Together with the town of Oakville and our federal partners, we're purchasing 73 new electric buses and 32 charging stations. We're also working with Ford to create 244 internships to prepare students for jobs of the future. And today, we're laying the groundwork for the long-term recovery and prosperity of our province. Ontario is a leader in North America and around the world in the auto innovation. In fact, Ontario is the only place in North America where 5 major auto builders build vehicles right here in Ontario, and we need to maintain that competitive edge. Ontario's auto industry is the lifeblood of so many communities across this province. When the auto industry prospers, Ontario prospers. Over 100,000 people work in Ontario's auto sector, including over 3,000 men and women right here at the Ford Oakville plant. These are good-paying jobs that support families and require specialized skills. That's why I'm incredibly proud to announce today Ontario is providing $295 million to support this historic investment in the Ford Oakville Assembly Plant. With the combined contributions from Ford, Ottawa, and the province, today's announcement represents the largest investment in Ontario's auto sector in over 15 years. This is a historic moment. This will support and protect our auto sector's Made in Ontario advantage. And it will help support good-paying jobs for Ontario families and workers for years to come. It will allow Ontario to continue to lead in the development and production of the next generation vehicles, connected vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and now electric vehicles. The future of the auto industry is happening right here in Ontario, because Made in Ontario, it means supporting local. It means quality and excellence. It means you're supporting the home team. And it means you're supporting good jobs for your family, friends, and neighbors. My friends, if all of us buy Ontario-made or Canadian-made products, we can keep billions of dollars right here at home. Changing our buying habits can support our local factories and businesses and help communities and people get back on their feet. Today's landmark investment marks a new chapter for Ontario's auto sector. Working together, we will ensure our economy comes roaring back, stronger and more prosperous than ever before. Thank you, and God bless the people of Ontario. Now I'll hand it over to my all-star Economic Development Minister, Vic Fedeli.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here today for this historic announcement. It was back in February 2019 when Premier Ford first announced Driving Prosperity, That's Ontario's long-term plan for our auto industry. We already knew that this sector had great people, the most skilled workers you'll find anywhere. We knew the sector had great companies, pioneers in their field, the best in the world. The plan brought together all the players, industry, research and education, labor, and each level of government. We knew that we needed to think big and long-term, looking at the next decade and beyond. Since then, we've been laying the groundwork, doubling down on skills training, strengthening our parts suppliers, boosting connected and autonomous innovation, and making it easier for companies to do business in Ontario. We put all the pieces together, and today, Ontario's auto industry is taking an important leap into the future. Ford Motor Company's investment of nearly $2 billion in Ontario represents a true game changer for our auto sector. With this landmark investment, Ontario becomes a global hub for electric vehicle manufacturing. Ford's Oakville Assembly Complex will become the company's #1 battery electric plant in North America. Governments around the world understand the economic benefits of winning at automotive investment of this significance. This will foster an electric vehicle parts and battery manufacturing supply chain, creating good jobs across our province and indeed all across Canada. And it creates opportunities across other sectors, including in Northern Ontario, our advanced mining industry, global leaders in the critical minerals required for electric vehicle batteries. And we commend the federal government for joining us at this table. This investment sends a message around the world that Ontario is the best place to develop and manufacture the next generation of vehicles. And it will protect and grow good quality, Ontario-made auto sector jobs over the long term and ensure that the sector remains sustainable and competitive in the decades to come. Thank you, Ford Canada, for believing in Ontario's auto workers and for your contribution and confidence in the future of our auto sector. Today's announcement is a huge turning point, and we are proud to work together to renew our economy, continue Ontario's legacy as the economic engine of our nation. Thank you very much, and now it's my pleasure to invite Anita Anand, Minister of Public Services and Procurement and Member of Parliament for Oakville, to say a few words.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, operator. One more question on the phone.
Merci. La prochaine question est de Mélanie Marquis de la presse. À vous la parole. Votre ligne est ouverte.
Merci. Bonjour, ma question pour M. Trudeau. Je voudrais vous entendre sur la pratique consistant à payer, à se rendre dans des cliniques privées
They did offer, we take them up on the offer for contact tracers, and we announced a week ago or so $1 billion in investing in contact tracing and tracking and testing. And I'm proud that we set another record yesterday at 48,300 tests. We're getting close to 50,000 tests, and just to put that into perspective, we're 38% of the population. We're testing 52% of the people. But we're going to continue training up the contact tracers and having people come on board. We're going to be hiring hundreds and hundreds of contact tracers. So we welcome anyone. If you want to be a contact tracer, by all means, go on the provincial website, and it's a great job.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister. Did you watch either the President
There's a lot more that we can work together. And then you look at it, people expect us to work together. I've also had this conversation with, be it our local MP or local MPPs, the same people, a big chunk of them that voted for the Prime Minister, voted for me. People expect us to work together for years. A lot of people have voted one way provincially, another way federally, but I've never been one into, be it part of the greens or the blues or the reds or the orange. This is about working together, collaborating together, and coming up with solutions. And that's what we do every single day. I appreciate the relationship that myself and the Prime Minister have built, along with the other premiers, and of course the Deputy Prime Minister for doing such a great job. But not only them, but the 444 mayors, be it Mayor Burton right here in Oakville, working collaboratively to do great projects like this. And this is one of many that we're going to focus in the Halton region to work again collaboratively to build the economy and create new jobs until everyone can grow and prosper and thrive. And when we work together, when companies grow, prosper, and thrive, people that work here have an opportunity to thrive as well together. Be it the federal government, the provincial government, or the municipal governments, we will come back. We will come back stronger than ever before when we stay united.
Thank you very much. This is what ends today's presser.
Thank you very much, everyone, and we will work on improving the connectivity.